From the world past hope and fear, I bid you flaming lips, now appear!
For the good of all mankind, both of them side by side, so determined, locked in heated battle, for the cure that is the prize, but it's so dangerous, but they're determined. Theirs is to win. Kills them. They're just humans with wives and children. Where the pressure is too high under the microscope. Yes, hope against hope, forging for the future, but to sacrifice their lives, both of them side by side, so determined. Theirs is to killed a man, put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life had just begun, and now I've gone and thrown it all away. Mama, didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, as if nothing really matters. Too late, my time has come. Sent shivers down my spine, body's aching all the time. Goodbye, everybody, I've got to go. I gotta leave you all behind and face the truth. I don't wanna die. I sometimes wish I'd never been born. I see a little silhouette of a man. I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. Easy come, easy go, will you let me go? Let me go! Let me go! Let me go! Let me go! Mamma mia, mamma mia. So you think you can stop me and spit in my eyes? So you think you can love me and leave me to die? You think you're so radical. I think you ought to stop. But you're going international. Yes, they're gonna call the cops. You're turning into a poor man's Donald Trump, and you don't want that. I know those circumstances make you want to jump. Oh no! You think you're radical, but you're not so radical. In fact, you're just fanatical. Come on. Fanatical. You think you're radical, but you're not so radical. In fact, you're just fanatical. What? Fanatical. Right now, you ought to change your mind. All of your friends they're all standing in a line. They're getting tired of your attitude fast. Without all your bodyguards, well, how long would you last? You think you're radical, but you're not so radical. In fact, you're just fanatical. Fanatical. And you think you're radical, but you're not so radical. In fact, you're just fanatical. Fanatical. You think you're radical, but you're not so radical. In fact, just fanatical. Fanatical. Her name is Yoshimi. She's a black belt in karate. Working for the city. She has to discipline her body, 'cause she knows that it's demanding to defeat those evil machines. I know she can be that. Come on. Oh, Yoshimi, they don't believe me, but you wouldn't let those robots believe me. Yoshimi, they don't believe me, but you wouldn't let those robots defeat me. Those evil-natured robots. Forget me, Yoshimi. They're programmed to destroy us. She's gotta be strong to fight them. She's taking lots of vitamins, 'cause she knows that it'd be tragic if those evil robots win. I know she can lead them. Come on. Oh, Yoshimi, they don't believe me, but you wouldn't let those robots eat me, Yoshimi. They don't believe me, but you wouldn't let those robots eat me, Yoshimi. Cause she knows that it'd be tragic if those evil robots win. I know she can beat them. Oh, Yoshimi, they don't believe me, but you wouldn't let those robots eat me, Yoshimi. They don't believe me, but you wouldn't let those robots eat me, Yoshimi. No, you wouldn't let those robots defeat me, Yoshimi. Yoshimi.
You know, when we were at Bonnaroo a couple of years ago, we had a couple people throw some of these things at us. And I got to tell you a story. When I think I was about 18, I saw Frank Zappa play a show. Yeah? And he was playing some wicked guitar solo. And someone from about midway in the crowd, I was up in the bleachers a little bit, threw one of these, and it sort of in slow motion came and hit Mr. Zappa right in the chest. He threw down his guitar, and he had a giant bodyguard sitting right to the side of the stage. And this bodyguard went out into the audience and grabbed this guy. And I thought, F that. I thought it's just a little thing, you know? So when we were at Bonnaroo, we said, come on, throw them at us. If you got them, throw them and it'll be great. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, don't hold back. Come on, come on.
Throw them at Wayne.
Come on, come on. Come on, come on. All right, so, I mean, come on, you can keep going, come on, I mean. Now, I think, see, doesn't that just prove my point? I mean, how big of a deal could it have been? I mean, we've just been pelted by 500 of them or something, and I think we're pretty resilient, aren't we? Yeah.
If you could make everybody poor just so you could be rich, would you do it? And if you could watch everybody work while you just lay on your back, would you do it? And if you could take all the love without giving any back, would you do it? And so we cannot know ourselves. What would it really do with all your power? With all your power? With all your power? What would you do with all your power? With all your power? With all your power, what would you do? If you could make your own money and then give it to everybody, would you do it? And if you knew all the answers and could give it to the masses, would you do it? No, 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 no. Are you crazy? It's a very dangerous thing to do exactly what you want because you cannot know yourself or what you'd really do with all your power. With all your power. With all your power, what would you do? With all your power, with all your power, with all your power, what would you do? Do 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 do. With all your power, with all your power, with all your power, Who knows? Maybe there isn't. Vein of stars calling out my name. No glow from above our heads. Nothing there to see you down on your knees. Oh, "25, 26, 27 off in the future, maybe there ain't no heaven. It's just you and me, and maybe it's just as well. 'Cause if there ain't no heaven, maybe there ain't no hell." Who knows? Maybe there isn't. Vein of stars calling out my name. Who knows? Maybe there isn't. Vein of stars calling out my name. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Calling out my name. Who knows? Calling out my name.
All right, we want it to be stated out here in the open fields. I guess are we north of Lawrence? Or just north, west of Lawrence. All right. That our drummer Kliph Skurlock is from Lawrence, Kansas, right there. Yeah. Now I know some of you aren't actually from Kansas. People have traveled from all over, but isn't that a great thing? He's a hometown guy. Yes. Okay, and we want to acknowledge that we have two groups of dancers on stage with us tonight. We have a group. We have a group that's supposed to be space aliens on this side over here, right? Right? Come on, you guys, space aliens. Right? And on this side, we have a group of wonderful Santa Clauses, right? And so we have, I mean, I think those are two great, wonderful, fantastical, believable things. I really do. I think Santa Claus, there's proof that he really did exist. And I think the word is still out on whether aliens exist. I think that they probably will. We just won't see them in our lifetime, but they're going to exist and we'll know that, all right? And somewhere in between those two things is the Flaming Lips and Wakarusa. Yes. All right, so we're going to battle it out up here and we'll see who wins, okay?
So are you guys doing a lot of these festivals? Kliph was telling me earlier that you're doing a lot of the European festivals and things like that.
Yeah. I mean, I think summertime is really just it. It sometimes feels slightly awkward to be on a tour where you're playing big indoor venues during the summertime, because there's so many of these great festivals going on, and we're glad to be invited to them, be able to be part of them. And we're going to play to 20,000 people out there tonight or whatever. And if we played Lawrence, I mean, I'm saying that wouldn't be great, but we'd probably play to a couple of thousand inside a venue, and it could be any time of the year. So I think as the Flaming Lips, we want to go out there and just be part of people's experiences. And if this is what people are doing during the summer, let's be part of it. So yeah, I think we're really just lucky that we're invited to do them in a way. And I think everybody would want to do them if they could. Have these awesome confetti blasters that our light guys are going to put lights on as I shoot them at the crowd. We have some brand new confetti blasters on the stage that should look wonderful. I have the space bubble. I have the wonderful music of the Flaming Lips blasting at about 180 dB off the stage, and we have the enthusiasm of all of Wakarusa. We seem to, if that doesn't do it, the world is powerless. There's things that are happening everywhere in the world at this time. But I think we'll leave this thing tonight saying, of all the cool things that were going on all over the planet at this time, this was one of them. You should have been here tonight.
I'm more than pleased to be here with Wayne Coyne and Kliph Skurlock of the Flaming Lips.
All right. Hello, everybody. Hello. Here we are.
It's
one of the dressing rooms backstage at Wakarusa. In this very couch, about an hour and a half ago, I walked in trying to meet Buckethead, see what he looked like without his bucket in his face. Expected a room full of people in here to sort of be protective of him, and I walked right in. He was sitting right here without his mask or his hat on.
I had the same experience right after his set, right before they shuttled him off. I came in, and there's a guy with long hair sitting there with a bucket and a mask, and I assumed.
There he was, and he was very sweet. He was. We met him. He said he was big Flaming Lips fans, and he talked about the whole way he became Buckethead, why he wears it, and all that. It was a good moment.
Shyness, right? Like he's really shy. Yeah, that's what I
said.
I know.
And he was shy when he was talking to us. So it was a touching moment. It really was. Yeah.
That's really odd that he's shy, so he draws more attention to himself.
Well, I think that idea of hiding behind the mask and all that, it works for him. Yeah, I think the mask and the hat.
I think sometimes that stuff can be liberating. It can allow you to be on stage and nobody can actually see you, and so you can just do whatever you want to do, and not, and if people hate it, you can walk around later and they, won't say, "Oh, you're Buckethead."
Well, that's the idea. It's just, there's more truth in fiction sometimes, because people will reveal stuff about themselves, not thinking that they're really talking about themselves, but they say more in their lies than they do when they are trying to tell you the truth.
Does any of that enter into your music, the stuff that you're doing, the theatrics and so forth?
I try to be as much as a person can and still be entertaining. I try to be as honest as I can, because I think in some ways we're all so much alike that if we try not to be pretentious and try not to be shocking and not try to be dangerous, we'll actually talk about things that are meaningful to everybody and not try to be cool all the time. So yeah, I sing about the sappy everyday things that happen in life almost exclusively. Yeah.
This is Kliph's hometown show, and yet it's a huge festival atmosphere, so it's kind of not a hometown show. How's that? Is that weird?
No, I guess because I've had friends calling me all day wanting to get in, so it feels like a proper hometown show.
Kliph is part of this extended Lips family. Explain kind of that dynamic.
Well, Clifford, we ran into him. It had to be one of the very first shows we were doing when the vonHolten came out back in 1999. I think he very accidentally became our roadie simply because he was a fan. He showed up early at the show, and we, like usual, we said, "Hey, can you help us?" And he did. He became our number one roadie for a couple of years. And then when we decided that we were going to play with a live drummer again, there he was. He's a great drummer, and so we thought, well, why don't you just play drums with us? So it was really a perfect synchronicity sort of moment for us. He's the perfect drummer for us, and he's a big Flaming Lips fan, and he works hard, and we love him, and so it was a very seamless transition from being a three-piece into this four-piece that we do live. Yeah, so it would have been better for us. I don't know how it is for Kliph, but it's great for us. Yeah.
How is it for you, Kliph?
I still, if I really actually think about the fact that I am the drummer for the Flaming Lips, it still freaks me out because I still have more years of being just a huge obsessive fan than I do actually like being in the band. So maybe like in a couple more years it'll balance out and it'll feel like, oh yeah, it's cool. But no, it's still just amazing to me, and I try not to think about it too much because then I get, like, oh man, I don't deserve to be here. Oh man, this is too weird. It's too cool.
So Wayne,
Yes.
when can Kliph start being in the promo photos?
He's in them here and there. I mean, we take so many sometimes where we just we throw them together. And since he lives in Lawrence, sometimes he's not there when we're taking pictures. But he's in batches of them here and there, as much as we can.
Because we're pretty protective of Kliph in Lawrence.
Well, yeah. Well, as you should be. Yeah, no, I don't know. Whenever he's around, we throw him in there. We don't think about it too much, really, to tell you the truth. You never know what pictures publications are going to run. So even though sometimes the pictures that have Clifford in them, they just don't like them as much.
That's fascinating.
No, I'm kidding. No, it's just that I don't like
them.
Yeah.